back to my channel. Today we'll be going in with another set, and this is the color that I'll be using. Look at that rich blue, and I'm going in with like a neon orange, and I'm using a top coat today, the matte top coat I mean, and I'm going in with some nail foils, but not to stay on the nail, just to help me, you know, design basically. All right, so these two nails would be the neon orange, and these three would be, no, I got that wrong. I forgot, I'm going in with another color, guys. Totally forgot about this color. I'm using this color as well. So I can freeze myself for a second. All right, so these two nails will be orange, and this nail will be this color, and these two will be blue. So this is what we're doing right now. So I will go in with my color. This is the nail that will have the design on it. So that's why it's a totally different color than the rest. And guys, when I tell you guys to make sure you go down to the side, I know I say it all the time. I got something in these. I know I say it all the time because I just literally did some nails, and I did not take my own advice and go all the way down on the side. So when the nail finished, I finished the whole entire nail. And then once I looked to the side of the nail, it wasn't even polished. Like all over here, it wasn't even polished. So I was like, okay, Wanda, take your own advice. So that's why I say that all the time. Okay, so that nails, and these will be blue. I love that color. So pretty. Hold this right here. Guys, you know what I forgot to do? That's why something was just literally on my paint, because I forgot to brush the nails. I forgot to move this nail out the way since I got something on it. But I forgot to go in and do this. It's important, and I'm tripping. All right, so let me try to shield this nail right here and do this again. I'm tripping, guys. I'm tripping. All right, so let's get back to what we were doing. All right, so the blue. So today I did get inspiration from, what's it, Pinterest, I think I was on. So these are totally different colors. They use a different color that I'm using today. I just feel like I want to try some bright colors instead of going dark. So yeah. So I looked on Pinterest and I was like, let me find something to do today that's different from what I've been doing. So of course, you know, I don't take everything they do and run with it. I only do a little bit of what they want me to do. All right, so let me move this to the side so the gel can balance itself out. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this color. All right, so wait, you know what? I'm going to put this in a UV lamp. Sometimes I hate going too fast when I'm putting things in a UV lamp, because I don't know if you can see, like it's balancing itself out, but you see that's being missed. So that's why I try to wait for a couple of seconds before I just go straight into the UV lamp, because I literally want to see what this polish is going to do. So I'm just going to go back through the whole entire nail. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds. Hold on, guys. Some bubbles or something in here. Okay, so let's give it a couple of seconds to, you know, balance itself out, and then we're gonna try that again. All right, so now I literally will be going in with the orange. I was trying to actually put that in the lamp while I was polishing the orange, so I can just go ahead and go straight to the designing of the nail, since it doesn't really take that long to do. But it looked like I would have to pause for a minute and get right back to it. Guys, that's something. Oh, that's on the, okay, that's on the bottom of the nail. Like, oh my goodness, I know I just brushed this nail. I'm going to go out a little bit and cut. And I'm going to do it again. And that's how wide the area is going to be where I'm sorry guys. All right, so now I'm just going to push it down. And the same with this piece. All right, string the nail up so we can really see what's going on here. All right, so basically now I'm just going to press this down so polish will only be in this area and will not seep through. And you have to make sure you do that on the side as well, so you will get a clean line. And you do not dry the polish. You actually pull the tape while it's wet. Same like you're painting the house. You pull the tape while it's wet. So it's gonna be a clean line. Not too much polish. You do not use too much polish. All right, so that should be good. And now let's go in with my, where's my blue polish. So like I said, that would be blue. So I'm taking my blue polish and I'm putting it on here. Not getting too much, but getting enough. All right, so now I'm just going to go into this area. I'm only going to do one coat, but I'm going to make it thick, look thick enough and not thin it out. So all that it would need is one coat. And guys, make sure you go, oh, no, I did not go. Make sure you go right there on the tape. Go on the tape. So the line will be crisp. Make sure you get the sides. Go over the tape, on the tape, whatever you need to do. But make sure that this is everywhere. So I'm making sure, now that I'm just going through making sure it's smooth out, and I'm making sure that my blue is dark enough and not light in any areas, because like I told you, this is going to be the only coat that I'm using. I'm trying to make it a one go. Don't want to come back in and do this. All right, so now I'm just making sure I'm going over that line. All right, I think I did. I think it's good. Go in. So right now I'm just going in, and anything that look like it's kind of clear, not clear, but see-through, I'm just trying to take my polish and drop some off there. Okay, guys, so okay, let that sit for a second before I pull it off, because you just don't want to take it straight off. You want to let the gel balance itself out just a tad bit before you do that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it on camera to do it. All right, so I'm just let it sit for a second. All right, so this is how this look. So while that's sitting, guys, what I can do is I can go ahead and put my top coat on these two nails. You know what? I'm not. I'm just going to let that put it in UV lamp one more time. All right, so this should be good. This should be good. So I'm going to take it, the longest piece, and I'm trying not to, hold on, let me just take this off of here. It'd be better for me to take it off so I can show you guys better anyway. So now I'm getting a longer piece, and I'm going to pull straight off. See how crisp that line is? All right, so the tape is stuck to my hand. All right, so the next one, doing the same exact thing, taking a longer piece, pulling it straight up. Ta-da! That's how you get the crisp lines, guys. So I'm placing that back down, and I'm going to put this in the UV lamp. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my top coat on here. I'm using a matte coat, so this is some thick stuff. A little bit more. And make sure you get it everywhere. Just drag it all over. Like I said, this some matte polish is thick. but you still don't want to put too much. Now to take it to the next nail. And that's too much. Take some of that off. All right. Making sure, go to the side. All right, guys, this one is done. Let me just go back through here real quick because I did put a lot of matte polish on this nail, and you still don't want it to do too much of any polish. But I'm making sure it went down to the sides like it's supposed to, and all the way at the top like it's supposed to. And also make sure you got it at the bottom. All right, so that's done. So now let's take our blue back out and put that in. Okay, so now we're going with my dotting tool, and I'm going to turn this around and go with my orange. So this nail will have both of our colors on it. And just want to take, let me show you. Just want to take my little dotting tool and place it inside of it. That's all you gotta do. Just get a dab. And I'm finding my center here. Straighten this up. Finding my center. Guys, you see I keep moving over. But okay, finding my center. And I'm going to start right below the line. And I'm taking it straight down. And while my thing is moving, yeah, it's not good for me to do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back through and put a little bit more because my stand is literally, not the stand, but the nail is rocking. And I don't need no errors. All right. One second, let me get that polish off. All right, so what I'm going to do next is, well, basically, let me do this first. Let me go back because I want my dots a little bigger than what they are. Okay, so now every time I do that, I'm just going to, every time I go to another line, I'm going to get a little bit more polish so I have enough to go down. So I'm going right in between those two dots. I'm going to take my dotting tool and place a dot in between every dot. And that's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to do this design. And the same here. I'm going in between every dot. I'm taking on down some. I don't know why I stopped right there, actually. So I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to take a dot right here. And then I'm going to put a dot right there. I'll make that a little bit bigger. All right, so that's what we're doing. So now, let's go ahead and go to this side. Let me turn this around some so I can see it better. I can zoom in, guys. Sorry about that. Got y'all so far up there. All right, so I'm taking my dotting tool right in between there. And I'm going, sorry, I need some more polish. Going straight down. I'll go in and add more polish to this. But as for right now, I'm just going to continue to do this. It's just so simple. Just simple. All right, so now I'm doing the same thing. And I'm going to go to the side of the nail. I'm going to turn it a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to place a dot in those little spots. And being sure to get to the sides, guys. All right, last nail. So I went on ahead and let this dry more than the required time because I didn't want it.